Jasmine, and this is our Get to Know a Scientist video series, and I'm here with Daniela.
Hello everyone, I'm Daniela. I am a postdoc here at Simulations Plus.
Can you tell me a little bit about your background and what you do here at Simulations Plus?
Absolutely. I am originally from Brazil, so I got my Bachelor of Science in Brazil, so I'm a pharmacist by training. And then I moved to Canada to get my Ph.D. there, so I went to the University of Alberta for my graduate studies.
Why did you choose Simulations Plus and this field?
Right. Well, first of all, I chose this field because I really like to know why we're seeing what we're seeing. So in the sense of I like to understand the mechanistic or the why something is happening. And I chose Simulations Plus because it is definitely, to me, like the product is really great. And then I use the tools in my studies, and definitely that I got very much more interested in the company, and then I got to know the people and the company as a whole, and then definitely also kind of attracted me even more.
What do you say would motivates you at work?
Being challenged. There's no way for you to kind of like reach a plateau because you're always learning, and every project is different, and you're always being faced with a challenge, and then that definitely motivates me.
Tell us one of your proudest professional accomplishments here at Simulations Plus.
Okay. Hasn't been long that I'm here, but I think it's being able to tackle different projects in different areas, not just for oral delivery, but other kind of deliveries, and also being used, see my expertise being used. So what I was trained during my PhD, and then having them the older scientists really like leveraging that knowledge and using my background for that.
With that being said, where do you see the future of modeling and simulation sciences going?
Definitely, I think it'll be, it already is a part of drug development, and much more, it'll be much more incorporated in that, and as well as in teaching. I think that using these tools to teach students to understand the concepts that the program deals with is a great way for the students to have, especially a visual about what is going on, and understand the reasons behind why they would give a tablet instead of something else, or why they would choose to give a solution instead of a tablet, for example. So I definitely think that it goes both ways.
As a former student from University of Alberta and a University Plus partner, can you tell us a little bit about how the University Plus program motivates students to find careers in modeling and simulation, and what your specific experience with the software was?
Sure. I'll firstly speak to my own experience as a user or as a student using it. As I said, during my research, I definitely used a program to further my research, and that was great because it gives us insight to what's going on, or to what are the other ways that or other avenues that we could explore with that particular project, and gives us a much better understanding of what's going on. And it was great also because Simulations Plus also gives support to the researchers, which was great. And then you have that exchange, which is definitely a great learning curve. And then on the other side of the spectrum, I've also taught the undergraduate students using GastroPlus, and that was really great because the class was mostly focused on, or the program mostly focused on, patient care, or they were PharmD students. But after exposing them to this tool, I had students come back to me and say, hey, wow, I really like this approach, and I want to understand what, as a pharmacist, how I can be used in the industry, because now I see a whole nother part of the pharmaceutical world that I wasn't really aware of, and that I can definitely use my expertise in this way. So it was very rewarding to see that this program kind of like shed light to the students on different paths they can pursue.
Did you share a similar experience when you were sharing your experience with other women in science at the roundtable for MIDD Plus conference?
Yes, I did. And it was also great to see with during the MIDD conference to see, like the empowering and how you can definitely pursue a career in science. And just having this exchange of experiences, not just in a scientific level, but also in a personal level, right?
What are you most looking forward to accomplishing here at Simulations Plus?
At a personal level, I think it's definitely growth in learning, and also, the interaction that you have with not just the science, but also the practical aspects of it and the regulatory aspects of it. I think how, like, the real world application, right? Especially coming off of research and an academic environment, and now seeing how this tool is used not just for research, but to put a product in the market, right? And I guess as for the company, definitely use my expertise in the areas that I've been trained, as well as being able to expand the business to other markets. As I said before, I am from Brazil, so that opens up the opportunity to have trainings in Portuguese, for example. And so that's definitely something cool to bring to the table. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.